Hello, I'm Josh. Welcome to our show, Inside Green. We will be bringing you interviews with the school, community, and city officials who help keep Green a great place to live. We are filming right from the TV studio inside Green High School as part of our TV production class. Today I'm sitting here with Dave Cohen, a published author, professor of political science at the University of Akron, and vice president of programming at the Akron Press Club. Welcome. To begin, please tell us a little about yourself.
Oh, thanks, Josh. It's really great to be here. As you said, I'm a member of the Green Board of Education. I was elected in 2015. I've been a member of the school board then for about, for a couple of years, and really enjoyed it. I'm originally from Wisconsin, and I grew up there. Went to school at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, went to University of Tennessee for a master's, and then the University of South Carolina for a PhD. And then I jumped at the chance to come back to the Midwest, and we've been in Green, Ohio since 2000. I am married. I have two children. One child just graduated from Green High School in May of 2018, and I have a sixth grader currently, and love being a Bulldog.
You're obviously very busy. Why did you want to be on the school board?
Well, first of all, I have a couple of kids in the schools. I'm a teacher myself. I have an interest in education issues. But more than that, my wife and I really fell in love with the schools once our oldest child started to go through Green local schools. I became active in some of the levy campaigns that we ran here in Green. And just found that I really liked being an activist for the schools, and thought that the best way for me to advocate on behalf of Green local schools was to actually become a member of the school board.
I'd like to talk more about being a school board member.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do as a member?
Well, we have monthly meetings where we usually vote on hires and policies that are put forth by the school administration. We are essentially the legislative branch of the schools, and so all policies that govern the schools are passed by the school board. The superintendent and the treasurer are direct hires of the school board, and so we oversee the administrative part of the schools. We also are people that are connected with the parents and with the constituents outside in Green. And so if a parent or somebody has a question about school policy, or there's some sort of issue, they bring it to us, and then we can look into that situation or that problem.
What are some of the more important decisions that you have made as being part of the school board?
Well, I think, first of all, being a part of a couple of levy campaigns has been an important part of my job. Recently, we just passed a safety and security levy that is an important piece in doing what we can to make our schools a safer and more secure environment. I think that's one of the things I'm most proud of, I think, is being involved in those levy campaigns and this new money campaign for safety and security. It's really been a pleasure to see the Green community come out and support our schools. When, if you look around in a lot of the neighboring communities, there isn't that support there for the schools, and it's just a nice thing to be able to see that in Green. Parents and other community members are very supportive of our schools.
What do you like best about the district?
There are so many things that I like about this district. From the school spirit that we have, from the amazing teachers that we have in the district. We have a great administrative team in the district. I would put our superintendent and our treasurer up against any in the state of Ohio, just in terms of the quality of the individuals in those positions. And I think one of the things that I really like about the schools is how we really do work as a one big team to really promote the interests of the students, which is first and foremost, but also promote the interests of the staff and the teachers as well.
As someone that really helped shape the schools through your years of service, what are you most proud of?
I am proud of the fact that the school is going in the right direction. If you look at the school several years ago, there was a problem with our finances. We were having to cut programs here. We were having to lay off teachers. And that wasn't a good situation. And it's one of the reasons that I started to get active in the schools and in the levy campaigns. If you look at the schools right now, we have a budget that's in a great place. We are going in the right direction. We're investing in our programs. We're investing in our facilities. We're investing in our teachers. And I'm very proud of the fact that we've been able to really turn it around here and make Greene, one of the places that people that are moving into Northeast Ohio want to live in because of our school district.
How do you think education may change in the upcoming years?
Well, that's a tough question because not only am I involved in Board of Education, which involves Greene local schools, K through 12 education, but I work at the University of Akron, and I'm involved in higher education as well. And education in general is changing. I think it's going to change most at the college level, where you see a lot of pressure for courses to start being taught online and distance learning. You can see that filtering down into the high schools. Our College Credit Plus programs have been expanding at the college level. Greene High School has a number of College Credit Plus courses and students that take part in that. And I think you're going to see that continue for the foreseeable future. You're going to see a lot of pressure on getting away from brick and mortar type schools into situations where classrooms are more flexible and people won't necessarily be on a college campus full time to take those classes.
Before we conclude, is there anything you would like to say about your time as a board member or about the district that we didn't cover?
Well, I think I already mentioned it, but let me just emphasize it's been a real pleasure to serve on the Greene School Board. If you look at other school boards across the state of Ohio, even in Northeast Ohio, oftentimes there's a lot of acrimony and disagreement between board members and disagreement between the boards of education and the administration of the schools, superintendent, treasurer. We're really fortunate in Greene because we operate as one really cohesive team. Even though there are 5 Board of Education members here in Greene, and we all have different personalities. We come from different political parties. We have different ideologies and kind of ways of doing things. We all share the same values and the same common direction that we want to see Greene schools go. And we share that vision with the superintendent and the treasurer and the administrative team. And so I think that the best thing, in terms of my own personal experience, has been what a pleasure it has been to serve with my colleagues and the administration and to really get many things accomplished from passing levies to, at least on my time, upgrading the facilities in the auditorium, to little things like making sure that there's fencing in the stadium, to prevent people from getting hurt from going under the bleachers, to replacing the turf there, to expanding various educational programs here in Greene. It has been an absolutely positive experience for me, and frankly, I was surprised and delighted by that.
How can a viewer contact you if they need questions or further information?
Sure. Anybody can contact me by email through the Greene Local Schools website, and they can also call the Board of Education office, leave a message, and I promise to get back to them as soon as possible.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here today, and I would also like to thank our audience for tuning in. Be sure to look out for our next episode of Inside Greene.